Yo, welcome everyone to the greatest two-tiered league in the history of fantasy football leagues. We are an interconnected system, 19 teams, I'm in both of them, so I really hope you're enjoying these videos because they are a ton of work. I'm scaling it down so it's not an 18-minute video, and so Sean stops crying and whining and complaining and acting all tough behind his keyboard. You know, these are a ton of work. It's 11:36. I just finished all the research, and yeah, let's just get into it here tonight, guys. Let's start with the show, the greatest league of all time. Vic's Doggy Daycare goes to 1-5, beating me 113. I don't even want to say my score. It wasn't that great. My team didn't show up. Kyler Murray for him. He started Kyler Murray over Aaron Rodgers. Think about that for a moment. Kyler Murray had 28 points. Great addition there. It was very gutsy, John. And the rest of your team just had a solid, you were solid all the way through. A huge win. Obviously, there's a reason why you're second place. Sheepdog with a huge win over Gurley Gates, 112-97. Listen, Sheepdog, your quarterback choice was awful this week. Minshew was minestrone, and awful, 4.62 points. But who needs a tight end, a quarterback, and a defense when your rest of your team goes nuts and when you trade with me and destroy me on the first week? Yeah, I was not happy about that. Gurley Gates, your Brown, your receiver, Malcolm Brown, and Aaron Jones both sucked for you this week. It was terrible. Oh, what a poor performance on your team's part, and you had a shot to win, and could have. But anyways, Funk Jam is 6-0 after destroying his son 100-74. No mercy in the Blood family line. Lamar Jackson goes bonkers. Was he like a Madden video game? 150-something yards rushing. Are you kidding me right now? 30 fantasy points. David Johnson, 22 points. In Jake's defense, his team, Amari Cooper got hurt, got 0.3 points. That's awful. Let's move on. Stop the bleeding, Jake. You're last place here. Wagner, or should I call you the Walking Wounded, blew out Piggy the Beast, who's now 9th after this devastating loss. 103-58. Wow, no, you only scored 58 points. No wonder you're 9th. That's insane. Here's the thing. Wagner has Dak and Mahomes. Here's a question for you. Is Mahomes actually human? He's had 2 weeks where he hasn't been normal Mahomes. His Carolina defense scored 21, though. Hooper scored 17. But Piggy the Beast, Goff got you 1.12 points. Juju was 0.7. Mixon, who's been horrific for you this year, 3.9. And Vance McDonald at tight end with 0.5. No wonder you were the worst team of the week. Uncle Rico, you win the rivalry game against one of the greatest player in our league history, Randy, a.k.a. Saints, 122-105. So Uncle Rico moves into third, and Randy, your team's slid into 7th, which is huge implications because the biggest game of the week now is you versus me. Titletown versus the Saints on an epic matchup. The problem is we're battling for 7th and 8th here, battling for a playoff spot. Second place Vix is playing 4th place Gurley Gates, and 3rd place Uncle Rico is playing 9th place Piggy the Beast. And the reason why I should point that out is because father versus son. Is there going to be no mercy? I have a feeling something weird's going to happen in that game or in that lineup setting. Let's go to Minor League, which is a fantastic league. And the competition is absolutely fierce. The Saints, not the Saints. Let's go Minor League. Upset of the week. Woo! This just in, News Radio. Tatanka beats down second place Hogs 114-79 Oh my goodness. Diggs for Tatanka goes off finally after 5 weeks of being terrible. He gets 36 points. Tyreek Hill comes back and gets 20. Mayfield, finally, it's not Mayday, it's Mayfield. He finally gets 19 points, and you get the big win. Congrats, Sean. Well done. Knuckle Draggers, just like the show. He's undefeated, just like Funk Jam. 6-0. Played against Ed's Disc Golf, yeah. And guess what? Ed, your team actually scored points. This should be a moral victory for you. I know you lost, and you're continuing to lose, but think about it. You're scoring points. Yay, Ed! Go! Disc Golf, go! Anyways, and then Funk blows me out by 38 points. Are you kidding me? Like, what? This is awful. So, but let's talk about minor league lifer, good friend with Scott from Beach Whales. Mike, you won 123, and Beach Whales, you only scored 94. But game of the week, the two Viking fans go head to head, and Purple People Eaters wins the week. Are you kidding me? 83.9 to John's Vikes, 81.50. John stays in 10th, dead last. Oh my goodness. Now listen to this. Okay, so Ruben, you started Winston, who got you 12 fantasy points. Now, that doesn't sound too bad. Like, it's pretty bad, but he had 400 yards passing. How do you only score 12 points? Oh, that's right, because you scored or gave 5 interceptions. 5! Winston, you're terrible. Oh my goodness. Goff, though, on the other hand, was horrific. And if Goff had played even decently, he would have easily won this game. In fact, if you got 5 points, you would have won. Instead, Goff got you 1.12. Kelsey got outplayed by Jared Cook. Ruben, you got to be concerned about that. Seriously, Kelsey is nothing. Jared Cook, a.k.a. no breeze, no problem. That's what I'm talking about. More money, more problems. No, it's like no breeze, no problem. You know? Carlos Hyde, 17 points for Ruben. Only 8 to John's Damian Overhyped Williams. That's what I'm talking about. He's awful. I don't know how many of you guys drafted him high. Ruben, your wide receivers only got you 12.1 points total. Edelman for John's Vikes got 11.3 by himself. Anyways, and then John, you had Carolina score 21 fantasy points, and you still lost. How does that even happen? Dead last. Okay. Next week, the biggest game of the week, and really the only one of big consequence, is number 8, Tatanka taking his 1-game winning streak on the line versus number 10, John's Vikes, and Yahoo is picking John's Vikes to win. Guys, hey guys, just want to do this quick timeout to say thanks for being in the league. This has been a crazy year. Every year is crazy with the NFL, but this especially, it seems like teams are either blowing teams out or really stinking up the league, and so there's not a lot of close battles going on. And just interesting week to week just to see those massive scores and those low scores happening. Just want to quickly talk about Fab and trades. Fab is going to be really interesting this week on the waiver wire. There's a whole bunch of great guys that are available. In fact, I have 3 bids in for people that I really hope I'm going to get all 3 this week because it will help my matchups going forward. But as you know, there's been a couple trades going around and trade offers going. Can I just say something about trade offers? Listen, I get there's times where you got to give up a little bit to get something. That's my theory. You got to give up something good to get something good. Rarely do you just give up bad players to get everyone. There's only a small tier of teams that actually are players on each roster that people actually want. And so my suggestion is if you would never in a million years do this deal, why send it? If it doesn't work for them as well as it works for you, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time and theirs trying to send these lame duck offers. And I know that it might work for your team, but you got to fill holes in their team as well, and that's how a trade happens. Someone's going to win, someone's going to lose, but try to make them as fair as possible. And yeah, just really excited about this waiver wire and these potential trades that are going to happen. As many guys, I hope you really liked this video. Of course, I could be wrong about all my assessments or all my stuff, but I highly doubt it. Have a great week.